Welcome, class, to General Mathematics. Today, we are going to dive into the world of business math by calculating percentage markups and discounts. Whether you plan to start your own business or just want to be a smart shopper, these are essential skills you'll use in the real world. Let's get started. First, we will look at markups. This part is all about understanding how businesses add value to their costs to generate a profit margin. To understand this, we need to know three core concepts. First, the cost. This is the original amount a business pays to acquire or manufacture a product before any profit is added. Second, markup amount. This is the specific monetary value added to the base cost of a product to create a profit for the seller. Third is the selling price. This is the final total amount that the end customer pays for the item, encompassing both the cost and the markup. Here are the essential formulas you will need. Don't worry about memorizing them all right now. You'll get the hang of them through our examples. To find the markup amount, you multiply the cost price by the markup rate, or simply subtract the cost from the selling price. To find the markup rate, divide the markup amount by the cost and multiply by 100 to get the percentage. To find the selling price, just add the cost and the markup amount together. Finally, to find the original cost, subtract the markup amount from the selling price or divide the selling price by 1 plus the markup rate. Let's look at a practical application. A clothing store buys plain t-shirts for 150 pesos each, and the owner applies a 20% markup rate. We need to find the markup amount and the final selling price. First, always convert your percentage to a decimal, so 20% becomes 0.20. Multiply the cost of 150 by 0.20, which gives us a markup amount of 30 pesos. To find the selling price, add the 150 cost to the 30 pesos markup, giving us the final selling price of 180 pesos. In our second example, a bakery spends 400 pesos on ingredients for a custom wedding cake and sells it for 500 pesos. Let's find the markup amount and rate. Subtract the 400 cost from the 500 peso selling price to get a markup amount of 100. To find the rate, divide that 100 peso markup by the 400 peso cost, which gives us 0.25. Multiply by 100, and our markup rate is 25%. For example number 3, a bookstore purchases a novel for 250 pesos and sets a markup rate of 30%. Convert 30% to 0.30, then multiply it by the 250 peso cost. This gives a markup amount of 75 pesos. Add the 250 peso cost and the 75 peso markup together, and the final selling price is 325 pesos. Let's work backward in example number 4. A retailer sells running shoes for 1,200 pesos, earning a markup amount of 300 pesos. What was the original cost and the markup rate? Subtract the 300 peso markup from the 1,200 peso selling price to find the original cost, which is 900 pesos. Divide the 300 peso markup by the 900 peso cost, multiply by 100, and we get a markup rate of 33.33%. Our final markup example involves an electronics shop selling a smartwatch for 4,400 pesos, which includes a 50% markup rate based on the original cost. To find the cost, we divide the selling price of 4,500 pesos by 1 plus the decimal rate of 0.50. This means the original cost was 3,000 pesos. Subtract the 3,000 pesos cost from the 4,500 selling price, and we see the markup amount is 1,500 pesos. Now, let's switch gears to part 2, discounts. Here, we will analyze how price reductions influence the final net price paid by consumers. Just like markups, we have 3 core concepts. Original price. This is the initial advertised or list price of a product before any promotional reductions are applied. Discount amount. This is the specific monetary value subtracted from the original price to encourage sales. Sale price. This is the final discounted amount the consumer actually pays, which is also known as the net price. Here are the essential formulas for calculating discounts. You can find the discount amount by subtracting the sale price from the original price, or by multiplying the original price by the discount rate. The sale price is found by subtracting the discount from the original price. To find the discount rate, divide the discount amount by the original price and multiply by 100. Finally, the original price can be calculated by adding the sale price and discount amount together. Let's look at the discount in action. A designer bag originally priced at 1,000 pesos is on sale for 800 pesos. What are the discount amount and rate? Subtract the 800 peso sale price from the 1,000 peso original price to get a discount amount of 200 pesos. Divide that 200 peso discount by the 1,000 peso original price, multiply by 100, and you get a discount rate of 20%. In example 2, a pair of shoes costs 2,000 pesos and has a 30% discount applied. Convert 30% to 0.30 and multiply it by 2,000 to find a discount amount of 600. Subtract that 600 peso discount from the 2,000 peso original price, and the final sale price is 1,400 pesos. For example number 3, a laundry soap originally costs 100 pesos and is on a 10% off promotion. Multiply the 100 peso original price by the 0.10 rate, giving a discount amount of 10 pesos. Subtract the 10 peso discount from the 100 peso original price to reveal a sale price of 90 pesos. In example number 4, a laptop is on clearance for 8,500 pesos, and the customer received a discount amount of 1,500 pesos. To find the original price, simply add the 8,500 peso sale price and the 1,500 peso discount together, which equals to 10,000 pesos. To find the discount rate, divide the 1,500 peso discount by the 10,000 peso original price, multiply by 100, and we get a rate of 15%. Finally, during a 12/12 online promo, a smartphone is bought on sale for 12,000 pesos, which reflects a 20% discount rate from the original price. To find the original price, divide the 12,000 peso sale price by 1 minus the 0.20 discount rate. This tells us the original price was 15,000 pesos. Subtract the 12,000 peso sale price from the 15,000 peso original price, and we find the exact discount amount is 3,000 pesos. Congratulations, class! You have successfully completed our lesson on calculating percentage markups and discounts. Today, you learned the difference between markups and discounts, the formulas used to solve them, and how to apply these concepts in real-life situations through different examples. These mathematical skills are not only important in your general mathematics class, but they are also practical tools that you can use when shopping, budgeting, managing a business, or making a smart financial decision in the future. Remember, mathematics becomes easier with consistent practice. So try solving more problems on your own and challenge yourself to apply what you've learned in everyday situations. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in our next lesson. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, every problem has a solution when you know the right strategy. Bye, class!